In this video, let's practice input-output reduction in pipes. So let's understand pipes. Pipes are useful for commands that generate a lot of output. Type PSAUX and we'll see a lot of output has been generated. So in order to summarize the output properly page by page, I'll pipe the output to less. Less is a paging utility that allows you to see every information page by page. And you need to press spacebar to scroll down further in it from the page, and you can press Q to quit from it. Pipes can be useful in other situations as well. Basically, by using pipes you can command generic command, create your own specific command. Let's go again and type PSAUX, which produces a lot of output. As you can see, the output is formatted in different columns. In second column of this command you can see the process ID. Now imagine you want to do something with process IDs. What you could do is to pipe the output of PSAUX to the awk command. It's AWK. Awk is a filtering utility. Let's pipe it through AWK and tell awk to filter out the second column, which we do by telling awk print $2. As you can see, at this point we just have the second column, that is the process ID. Now if for some reason you want to sort the second column, so we'll just pipe it again through the sort utility. Now isn't it a weird way of sorting? That it's because sorting doesn't know how to sort by now. So if we have to sort by number, we press sort and then we press -n. You can see all the process IDs are sorted by number now. So now let's shift over to input-output redirection. Input-output redirection consists of 3 commands. That is the standard input command, standard output command, and the standard error command. The first one is standard input, standard output, and standard error. Now let's look at an example here. As an ordinary user, when I type a command find /-n name star.rpm, I'll get a lot of permission denied because normal users cannot search through all directories. If I just don't want to see all the errors, I can send them somewhere else, like to null device. To that, I need to tell my command that I want to redirect the file descriptor standard output, and I do that by 2 greater than, then I tell it to send the output, in this case to dev null, which is the reason I won't be seeing any output. Press enter. I could also send it elsewhere, like to a file example. If I want to send by standard errors, not standard output, to a specific file with a benefit that I'll be able to read them later, I'll tell it to send it to my home directory. And I'll keep the file name as find.err. So we still see the normal output on the screen, but all errors have been sent to the file in my home directory. So let's use cd to go to my home directory. Let's do ls-l on find.err. That we have a relatively big file we can see that we have a relatively big file that we created. So if I just want to see the contents of this file, I can just type cat find.err and you can see all the text here. This is an easy way of saving errors generated while whatever you want to do while working on your server, and analyze those errors at a later stage. So that's how you can redirect a standard error. You can also redirect normal output to another file. instead of doing 2 greater than, we can use the greater than sign. And let's call this file as rpm results.txt and create it in my home directory as well. As you can see, all the errors appearing on the screen and nothing of the output. So now if you want to redirect both of them, that is possible as well. Let's just redirect the errors to null and the normal output with the text file. Now you can see the command doesn't generate any output whatsoever, it just creates file. In the last command, as you have seen, I have redirect once more to rpm results file. Because I am using the single redirector, this will overwrite all the contents already existing in the file. In some cases, it might be useful not to overwrite the file and pipe it to append the result to the file. If you want to do that, make it a double redirector, greater than. If you want to append the file, by the way, it doesn't make any sense to do greater than to null because it is dev null. And that's how you do input-output redirection and pipes.